Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
You might like her, but I think she's a bit weird. Okay, so you want me to forcey thing this?
Come on.
Did I just kill her?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
That's not good. Where is she?
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Okay.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Emily. Okay. Just need to check on something. Sorry about that. Okay, so questions.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal, then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Well, at least it's, contained. Oh, yeah, it goes darker. Sweet.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
I don't want to get probed.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
I got it. I don't think she got it.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
So, see if we can find Darling.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Not gonna ask about your brother. Anything else in here? No. Huh. Right. I can... Oh! Large pyramid. Did I come from up here? Because there was a green light that wouldn't let me do anything with it. And I think it was... Let's see. I would have come up here. That's that side. It would have been here. Because I would have come here, gone down there, turned that way, wasn't there. Right. What are you? Still nothing. Best have a look around before we head out, because there is a lot of rooms and we have a glowy thing for where it wants us to go next. When did we start being able to open boxes with our minds? You're gonna question that at any point. Ooh. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my arse off in the Eisenbad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Ooh. That's points. Ah. Okay. Yep, this is going to be one of them games that I need to explore and check things. Oh. Oh. I know what that is. In here, in audio, mute copyrighted music. That's radio. I bet if I untick that box, there'd be music playing, which would be copyrighted. Technological restrictions. The old house imposes a certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in cultural for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become retrofades for altered states. Technology may be moving forward too fast, piece for that to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Yay. Can't go in there. Can go in here. Ooh, hello you. Yeah, that button. I'm getting things. I'll work out what to do with them soon. And I'm back to here. Sweet. Hello. No, that's an O1 door. So I'm guessing I can't. You're an clearance level 4. I can go in here though. Things. House memory. I do find the post-it notes fascinating. Do kind of want to see what's going on in there. Okay, let's shoot down here. Yeah. Oh. You are that way. So that's executive affairs. So that's going in the opposite direction I want to go. Sector elevator. Probably seems a bad idea. You definitely want me to go there. Last time I went in one of these. Yep, there we go. Thing. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the old house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of unobscured ping using that within a 57-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them as nerve junctions or vulnerable points of the old house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more comfortably within it. Theoretically, this technology could be exploited to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the oldest house refuse to be something. Can I talk to you? No. Talk to you. Yep, that's elevator. Okay. This is control point. Now, I did a little bit of modification to the game that I've got the PS4 exclusive DLC installed on my ultimate version of PC, which is interesting to say the least. So I do have a few interesting pieces of attire to be able to equip if I wanted to. But for now, we'll go with that. I'll probably switch it up when I get more interested. But so assets, hidden trend, probably just from that. Completed missions, mission briefings. Okay, so that's there. Where's Glowy? Glowy's this way. Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
House memory. So those are assets, are they? Right. That's level 1 door. That's a broken door. Well, this doesn't look good. Definitely not. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, I love the damage. Well, not of the weapon. Wilhelm scream! There's a Wilhelm scream. That made me so happy. Ew. Okay, so blood footprints. Okay, that's to somewhere. Oh, no.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Good to know. We have a few things to check in here. Travel costs. Oh, this is the travel cost things probably from earlier. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Rig Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Boar Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Barrancho Inn, A Plus Lodge, expenditures, accommodation. I do wonder if hotel called The Overview, no, the Ocean View, is going to be found in a landlocked state. But I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in search of said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskies is my ritual. Okay. Anything? That's where I came in. But my eye got drawn to people walking around. So don't go that way. Squelchy. Where are you? There's one. Oh, no, not that way. Okay, I'm guessing, yep, over here. Oh, I thought I killed you. Gotta love those screams. Right, so don't go toward red stuff. Good to know. There's a safety tip for you. So we found the toilet again. Ooh. Unstable area notice due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point. This area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood, Red, prepare unexpected building. Ooh. Hiss barrier. The hiss resonates a field is a physical implement that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or across by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroying the multiple concentrated resonant resources found in vicinity, destroy the hiss and entities in the area. The resonant fields seem to require support of their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from those sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonant qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to for a full report. Yet again. You're the men's. I'll have you. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's where I need to go. But I saw a shelter down here. Ooh. Case files. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported and ongoing information has been managed. The response: Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported, through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by a intense pressure in the ears. This lasted 4 minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. Scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff transported to the confinement US after Formula 1.9 was sighted in the vicinity. A single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as the altered item. The item was constrained and brought to the Bureau for examination. A boot that vibrated. Should I? Ooh, no. Okay, let's leave that for a while, because that looked painful. It said dead letters, didn't it? That it did. Yes, dead letters. This is a correspondence. Machine God. I had a dream and I built a thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain a god, but not the god you know or the ones anyone knows. A new god. The machine will be in his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from a refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. You want to interview me, please contact me on the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. Had to use the dialing plate for God. Okay. I'm not liking this. Nothing in here. That sounded bad. What are you? Singing fish correspondence. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of those singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit the button, but it's got a devil inside it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house cause of the fish, and you gotta come and handle it. My wife's really upset. When will you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Bin. Okay. Questions? It's kind of like the X-Files, but weird. I want to go get that. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. Like to thank you for approving my request for a dead letter archive cataloguing of the Bureau collection of Dislinkant mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any correspondence or related topics among the letters. Aside from being more functional purpose, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranormal world. The letter came to us from a previous place and time, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realise not all letters contain accounts of genius paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones will allow us to get an insight on how the unknown is perceived by the real people. Of course, I will first compile a system that allows us to analyse the letters for any information or suspected correspondence to AWEs and the altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into the letters. P. Butwell. Oh, we got someone. Okay, let's get all that. Let's go get some health. And then Ow, ow, ow. That do it? I think that did. Think I broke it. Yeah. Broke the drawer. What am I going up to? Anything down here? Okay, let's go up then. The only way is up. That everything? Ooh, video.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Uh-huh. You got real excited about that, buddy. Okay. Let's do this. That looks good. Looks more normal. So I've got this place back to normal. And let's have a look. Fast travel. Okay. And up. Dead letter. Well, we're taking the long way round. Probably, I reckon our first protocol is going to be going round and doing as many control points and trying to stabilize the building before working out how to get through things. But I think that's where I'm going to call it for this. Been fun. It's going to be nice to moving this game on. So yeah, look forward to more of this next time.